All right, let's go. Your first adult kickboxing fighter tonight comes to you out of the 168-pound weight class. Your first fighter in the cage, fighting out of Team ROC out of Harrisburg. Please welcome Brandon.
Dylan, I am sorry to inform you and the viewing audience that you are stuck with me the end of the kickboxing portion.
I'm good.
At minimum right now.
I'm good. I love it.
The powers that be said, since you folks did not get a ticket, you have to listen to my voice.
Well, Chaz, you're pretty good at talking about fights, and commentating's not too much different. We're just talking about the fight as it happens instead of after the fact or before the fact.
But you never know what the hell I could say. I'm a loose cannon.
I don't think you're going to endanger the brand. You might endanger yourself on this mic.
Yeah, I don't want anybody of these fighters getting mad, coming back and stalking me down after the fact.
Yeah, I dealt with that before. It helps to be 240 pounds.
I've got a lot of frequent flyer miles.
I've made a lot of flyweights and bantamweights pretty upset with me, honestly. I'll be at an open mat at a gym, especially after a jiu-jitsu competition. Less so with MMA fighters, but I'll be at an open mat.
And his opponent standing 6 foot with a record of 1-1 out of BC Kickboxing of Waxhaw. Please welcome Zain Alraji.
That's good. That's Sam's on his game tonight. Yeah. I'll go into a gym after a jiu-jitsu competition that I commentate, and some random guy will be going super hard on me, and I'm just like, what is this? And I've commentated for this guy before. Yeah. He's trying to get me back for something I said that was out of line.
I'll show this microphone guy.
BC Kickboxing already had one win tonight, and they come out tonight with Zain Alraji to open up our adult kickboxing. He's going to be taking on Brandon Johnson out of Team ROC. I feel like I've seen Johnson fight MMA.
He does look familiar.
He looks extremely familiar from that Team ROC corner.
But it's very good to keep yourself training and competition shape.
New rule sets. Yeah.
Switch it up. As they cut close.
Big body kick for Zain to start us off here.
So far, Zain's the only one in kickboxing who has a record at 1-1. This might be Brandon's debut in kickboxing.
Certainly in fighting shape.
Yeah.
Sound. An unmistakable difference in the sound between the adults and the youth fighters right there. No headgear for these
right there,
no headgear. Nice knee on the exit and the break by Zain Alraji. Goes to the body again. Big shot to the body for Alraji.
That stimulated something in Brandon right there.
Yeah, Alraji's just a little bit ahead in the timing on the striking. And man, he is really tearing that breadbasket up, taking a page out of Dakota Gray's book.
Just comfortable just stalking him down for a little bit.
Yeah, he's the slightly shorter fighter, so he's got to come in with some kind of threatening punch. Usually he's been favoring that right hook. But the problem with throwing that right hook is you expose yourself to that kick from that lead leg of Alraji.
Alraji's been more technical so far in this kickboxing match.
Absolutely. Steps in to break up the action right as it unsettles. Alraji's trying to take control of this clinch, but it's Johnson firing the more true shot so far. Really getting him on these breaking knees. Oh, big shot on the break from Johnson, but he fires back with one of his own. What a fight with 10 seconds to go down the barrel. There they are. Very, very good round there. He starts off on our adult kickboxing card. Zain Alraji landing some big shots, but Johnson at the end there had a very, very nice sequence against the cage. Might have been enough to steal him the round.
11 fights on this adult kickboxing portion of the card.
Long night.
Oh, yeah.
A long night of fights, just like we like.
Make sure you bring your sleeping bag. Did you bring your sleeping bag for tonight, or are you just gonna hunker down?
No, I'm on the
Right.
5-hour energy bang lifestyle.
The drive all the way back up to Raleigh.
No, I
not?
actually have family here in Charlotte,
Okay.
so or not too far from here in Charlotte, so I'll probably drive like an hour after I leave here. It'll be quite nice.
Same with me. It all depends on what time we leave this place. So that
You
is
never
the
know.
key.
You never know.
Could be 10, 11.
It's up to the fighters, not us.
Who can we slip a couple of dollars?
Our real bosses, these fighters, decide when we leave here.
As we start around 3. Oh, 2.
2 rounds worth of action in that first round may have made you think.
I'm more thinking about my chicken quesadilla in front of me right here.
Man, Alraji really is nice with sending that kick straight to the body. Well, not straight, but right roundhouse right to the ribs off that lead leg off Alraji. Watch that kick because when there's an opening for it, he finds it. Now he's showing low also. Nice switch. Johnson's got the timing on the defense now, though. On the kicks, anyway.
This came right back what we need to do. I would imagine like Brandon's so strong inside that clinch there.
I would too. Yeah, I would too. He's really bullying him in the clinch and trying to pull him onto the shots, but I'm really impressed with Alraji's defense there as well.
We need to worry about Brandon's hands too. I need to bring not too much attention to that. I think the Dipper might be popped himself with it.
Alraji with the straight shots has really been deadly. When those kicks aren't landing for him and the outside shots aren't going in, his cross, especially when he's in that southpaw stance, pretty fast. Big knee from Johnson. Johnson's bullying him against the cage right here, landing big shots. Is Johnson, he hits him in the body again. He's got Alraji cornered, swarming him.
See what Zain can do to recover. That was a lot of big brother bullying over there.
Yeah, and Zain did something that I don't like to see, which is he level changed to the lower level when Johnson pressed the attack. He can't, it's not like you can double leg. So the idea is you like duck low and come up high with a shot, but he's just kind of going low and hanging out. You don't want to see that because one uppercut. Big knee from Johnson. Johnson's bullying him against the cage right here. This is the biggest landing big shots. Johnson he hits him in the body again. He's got Alraji cornered. Swarming him for a second. Finally, he circled off and got kind of away, but right here, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you want to come back up and swing. You don't want to clash and clinch. You can't really double leg or anything like that. Round 3 coming up, and I honestly think that first round could have been Zain's, but it also could have been Brandon's.
I think second round was all Brandon right there.
I agree.
Now we're going round 3.
All right, final round, first fight of the night on kickboxing. It's been a good one between Brandon Johnson and Zain Alraji.
So Zain's just trying to keep him.
Yeah, Zain always opens with the outside kick to the body and then starts going for the straights. And Johnson now is really going heavy into the clinch here, leaning heavy into that clinch. And that's one thing Johnson has done quite well is he's used the clinch to slow down Alraji.
There was a check mark that I think all the fighters inside the clinch is Brandon Johnson.
Brandon Johnson's got some serious power. I mean, he's definitely, in none of these rounds has he been the volume fighter, but every time he's landed, it's been problematic for Alraji. That was pretty close. Yeah, you got to separate him there. Oh. Alraji fires from the outside with a nice overhand. But it does nothing to dissuade Johnson from charging forward.
Got the punch.
Wow, he's really hanging on him. You can really tell a guy's weight is really hanging heavy on someone when they force them to like bend over and you can tell they don't want to. Johnson's doing a great job of keeping all his weight over the top of Alraji in that clinch.
I wonder how much of it is strategy and how much of it could be being tired.
Well, I mean, that's one of the things about being the bigger, stronger guy in there that's a little shorter, right? If you want to be able to catch the longer guy, you got to stop the shots on the outside from being so fast and crispy. And it does seem like Alraji is getting tired at a faster pace than Johnson. Johnson's doing a great job of making these 2-minute rounds feel like 5 minutes.
Yep.
Big shot there with the knee on the break, and then follows up with a nice cross, does Johnson. Johnson's really had Alraji on the defense this entire 2-minute round, and I think he may have just secured that fight for himself.
I think he sort of figured out what to do in that second round with Brandon Johnson.
I mean, he really toughed out those early body kicks because he was getting tore up by the early body kicks of Alraji, and Alraji also had a great couple of crosses in that first round. But as the time went on and as the strategy for Johnson came more into the clear picture, it was obviously paying dividends for him.
I'm going to go out on my novice expertise analysis limb there and say Brandon.
We shall see. You never know.
You never know what the judges think.
You never quite know.
I'm not putting a check down. See what the judges say.
All right, judging decisions in, and we have a split decision with your fighter out of the red corner, Johnson.
3 split decisions in a row. Which means that
Somebody.
one judge is a little off tonight.
Yeah.
North Carolina.
I'll give my content.
One of these judges has had too little or too much to drink.